should understand, all right, you should understand that we have two occurrences. There's the oxygenated blood that goes to the heart, all right, then it goes to the rest of the body, all right. So the heart increases the pressure, okay, so that as it comes to the heart, it increases, so that if it can so that the blood can easily get to all the body cells. Then from there, the deoxygenated blood gets to leave the rest of the body cells to the heart again. So in the heart, there are two occurrences. There's coming in of oxygenated, and then there's also coming in of deoxygenated, but in different parts. Okay, in the left atrium and left ventricle, then in the right atrium, in the right ventricle. So in different parts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that one circulation, all right, that one circulation is what we call a double circulation. We call it a double circulation. Why? Because when the blood went through the heart, all right, it went through the heart twice, oxygenated and deoxygenated. So this is why we call it a double circulation, right? So now, when the blood is flowing away from the heart, let's listen. When the blood is flowing away from the heart, it has very high pressure. And when it flows towards the heart, it has a lower pressure. Now, let's talk about the blood. Let's talk about the blood. My good friends, umulopa, aka blood. The blood that we just see as the lead pigment or lead liquid, my good friends, it's not just that. Okay, that which we normally see is actually fluid. All right, it's just fluid. Okay, it's just fluid that is that consists of several types of cells. All right, it's just fluid that consists of several types of cells, and these cells get to float. Okay, get to float in, and when we say get to float in, they float in that same fluid that we see. My good friends, through that liquid that we get to see, that's where now the makeup of blood is found. All right, these are the same several types of cells. These cells that we get to see in them. This is why you have heard of white blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets. Okay, platelets. Why am I saying platelet? Okay, the platelets. All those are found in gas. So when your blood is taken, let's say microscope. All right, they get to put blood under the microscope so that they check out the same cells that we can't easily see them with our naked eyes. So it kagamba blood, it's the content of that, because that color red is just the pigment. All right, we learned about how the red blood gets its color. Okay, so now my good friends, the same blood, like I've said, it consists of types of cells that float in a liquid, and we call them as plasma. Okay, plasma, some say plasma. Know the spelling, that's what gets us moving. So we get to have plasma. Now, like I've said, I've mentioned some bloody cells, and the first one that I made mention was a red blood cells. Okay, let's talk about that.